Alright guys, it's Ben here. So far in my portfolio, I've only really talked about Unity projects, and there's a lot more to me even just Unity. I've gained a lot of knowledge in other areas of programming, and one of these areas is web development. So I'm going to show you a website I made at university. I'm just going to talk you through it real quick. If you'd like the code behind it, please let me know so I can send it to you and you can look at it yourself. I'm only going to briefly talk about stuff and bring up the most important parts. I'm not going to talk about any of the HTML. I'll talk briefly about the CSS, but we'll see. Let's start anyway because it's pretty late and I'd like to get this sorted. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is the website itself. So it's able to be viewed on a mobile device, while it's also able to be viewed on a desktop device. And the reason for this is that there are two separate cascading style sheets that have their own. One's called mobile, the other one's called desktop, and they both have their own unique customized HTML elements to allow it to be able to work on the specific device it wants to. There is logic that allows us to choose which cascading style sheet we want to use, and I believe that it counts how many pixels is on the screen and then decides which one to use. So that's the logic behind that. So far we can't actually get into any of the other sites, is because we need to log in so we can get a unique ID session. So that means we can view the other web page. We'll just do that real quickly. So you can try this out yourself, but when you put so if somebody's already got a username with the same name, it won't allow you to register. If you put an incorrect email address, it won't allow you to register. It will throw a fit because we have valid flow filters, safe floats. So it's really secure, especially the sanitize, which gets out if anyone's put a script into the input or something that's going to damage, hopefully target my website. This will clean it out hopefully and prevent that from happening. So yeah, that's very important to have. So we'll just put test at gmail.com, and if I register, thank you for registering, no problem. Just want to show this real quick. There we go. And the passwords, it's hashed and salted, so there's no way someone's going to get your website and steal it. So that's great to have. No one's going to steal your password basically, unless they're like really good at their job. So where am I going with this? There we are. So well, God, I can't even remember what test was it. Test. Log in. So now we're able to now that we can access our web pages that we weren't able to access before, because now we've got the correct ID session. So this brings us into a lot of the JavaScript which is on the website. So we have accordions, tabs, and Ajax query, which I'm very happy with. It means we can search our database well on the fly. We don't have to reload the page or anything, so that's really awesome to have. I really like Ajax. I think it's really cool. We've also got the snake game. It's not quite up to perfection. It does what it does. It works. You can play it yourself. Let me just quickly show you the JavaScript. So we've got the accordion, the query, the tab, and this for the game, the snake game. I can't really go into detail because I want to make this pretty brief, but if you'd like the code, please let me know. Right, so we're going to go to the admin login page now. This is my old website. I'm just using the admin login to access the content management system. And the content management system allows us to delete, edit, or add any new data to the database, instead of having to actually go into log into SQL and edit and change it through there. We can do it on the website, which is really cool. So it uses the same form as when we registered. It also uses the same filters, so the validation and sanitization. So it's all secure and good. So we'll quickly just show something. Arms got deleted, so arms. Like I said, it's got validation. We've got to add the right dates. The reason why the format's so horrendous, is because the SQL database uses a crazy format, and we've got to make sure the format's exactly the same. So that's what it is. So as you can see, arms. We can edit this and say legs. Update. There we go, and we can delete it as well. And that's been done. It's exactly the same for accounts. You can add a new account. It's got the password on, which you can hash. There we go. It will do that automatically. You can't edit a password though, but you're able to delete an account. Let me delete this one. There we go. Name is gone. I'll show you the. I'm just going to quickly show the code behind it. I'm not going to go into too much detail. So there we are. There are the filter validations. We got the prepare statements. This helps prevent us from getting SQL injected, so that's really good to have. And I don't think there's anything else to show you. And oh yeah, that was it. So the posts are important for our forms. So if I remember right, the most secure, to do it securely, you want to use post on any forms. Well, if we got get, we use get usually when we use scripts and style sheets and images that we want to use from other domains. Sorry. But I think that's about it. I've got nothing else to talk about. So thanks for watching the video, and if you, like I said, if you'd like the code behind this so you can, look in more detail, please let me know by sending me a message. Thanks for watching, and good night.